This picture I don't think works as well, only because the child looks really uncertain and maybe just a bit terrified. And I think that's what this lady's doing, is scaring her. Look, choosing the perfect image for your website homepage is a bit tricky. If you don't do it right, you're gonna lose potential clients. In this video, I'm gonna share with you 2 questions you should ask any image before you put it on the homepage of your website. I've helped my clients choose the perfect homepage image when they've had $0 or when they've had money to spend, and I'm going to show you how to do that now. So the 2 questions you want to ask about an image before you put it on your homepage is this. The first one, does this image reflect what I do? Like, does this image actually showcase a little bit of what my business is? And number 2, does this image reflect what success looks like? For example, if someone's looking for help for their child with anxiety, if they take that call to action, right? If they click that button, make a phone call, schedule an appointment, does that image reflect what success looks like? Does that image reflect a less anxious child? Do you see what I'm getting at? So you want your image to showcase a little bit what success looks like. So let's jump in. I'm going to show you some examples of how I've done this with my clients. So I like to show you now from my other clients that I work with, their websites, and ask those 2 questions and see how well they fit. So let's go to Kid Matters Counseling first. This is the website that I built for my wife's private practice. You see 4 children smiling, all happy. So does this image reflect helping anxious and angry children ages 2 to 12? And so we have children that are within that age range, and so yeah, in some ways it does a pretty good job. It does reflect the children and the demographic that they hope to serve. And does this image demonstrate success? Well, the kids in this image don't look anxious and they don't look angry. Success looks like, after this call to action, after you meet with our therapist for a while, happy kids. They're no longer anxious and angry. Hey there. If this video is making any sense at all, could you do me a favor? Could you go to the comment section below and leave me a thumbs up or a smiley face, or keep up the great work, Brent? I'd really appreciate it. Thanks. Back to the video. So the next website I like to explore is another client of mine, Natasha Knopf. She's doing some fantastic work out in Naperville. Originally, she had her branding focusing just on women, and she's changed that to broaden it a little bit to change it to people. And so we asked the question, does this image reflect the work that I do? And so yeah, this image reflects her caseload when she was working primarily with women. And so maybe she needs to update this image a little bit to better reflect her branding message there. But overall, it works. Does this image demonstrate success? I think so, right? The woman in this picture is no longer overwhelmed or anxious. She looks like she's having a great time. Now, the one critique of this photo is that, and it's very small, is that we are in Chicagoland and that lake doesn't so much look like Lake Michigan, although what really gives it away is the tree in the background. We don't have any trees like that in Chicago, especially along Lake Michigan. So that looks like a Florida tree. But that's just that's a very small detail. And overall, I think this picture works really well for her branding message and for her target audience. Let's go ahead and jump over to the Illinois Association for Play Therapy. This is a website I built for them this last year. And instead of a photo, what I did is I captured video from their annual conference. Okay, so let's answer the first question here. Does this image reflect the work that they do? I think so. It shows them as an association working together and learning and discussing play therapy ideas, topics, education, those types of things. So does this image or video work demonstrate success? I think so. We're showing community, we're showing interaction with one another, we're showing sign up for the email list. So I really do think this works. Now I'd like to hop over to Cedar Tree Counseling. This is a private practice that I help out with on a consulting basis. This was a tricky website because they do so much. They care for the whole family, a team of specialized therapists for the whole family. So adolescents, children, men, women, couples, everybody. So how do you actually find a good picture to encapsulate all that? And so what we eventually settled on was this picture of a dad and his daughter like reconnecting, smiling, happy, not stressed out. So does this image reflect the work that they do? It's not perfect, but I think it comes pretty close. And St. Charles even has a little bit of farmland out there too, so the background image isn't so far off. Does this image demonstrate success? I think so. Healing broken relationships, nourishing deep connections, all these things, I think this photo does very well. It's not perfect. It was a free photo from unsplash.com, so even better, but I think it does a good job. If you liked this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, then give me a thumbs down. That's cool. If you like this video though, hit that subscribe button because I got more videos on the way. And if you think this video is going to be helpful for someone, either they're building a website or they're getting ready to start a private practice and need a website, shoot this video over to them. I think it's going to be really helpful. And if you have a question, leave it in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. Hey there, if this video... Hey, if you like this video, hit that like, subscribe...